In case you guys haven't noticed, the amount of controversy in the Premier League recently has been at an all-time high. Just the sheer number of VAR controversy, referee decisions, just drama in general over the past 2 match days has been kind of insane. I've tried to collect as many as I can. I'll kind of sprinkle my opinion on here, but I'll be honest, most of this is just kind of like gathering all of these different pieces. I'll try my best to stay as neutral as I can, but I'll be honest, the first half of this is probably mostly Leeds related. Personally, I mean, those are the games I watch the most. And it's not just the first match for Leeds either. It's both games. Here is the game against Manchester City. Here's just one example. Clear stamp on Gruev's leg from Cherki here. Clear stamp, okay? Boom. Right there. Like, look. You could say it's soft, but it didn't even get checked. This didn't even get checked. Here's another example up here. I couldn't find the full video, but the fact that this also did not get checked. This handball from Nunez on a corner, I believe it was, not even a VAR check. And actually, I wanted to make sure I got this right as well, because the coach, Daniel Farke, got a red card at the end of the game, as you can see here. And after the match, he came out and said that he was complaining to the referee because he never added on any additional time. There were 6 minutes added in extra time, and 2 Manchester City players got yellow cards. Okay? So you'd expect maybe a minute, maybe 2 minutes to be added on in this extra time. We've seen this happen throughout the season. And here's the video of him getting a card. It's literally oh, that's the wrong video. Hold on. All right, here's a better angle. But look at the bottom screen. The referee already has his red card out. Farke isn't even there. Look at this. Look at this. He has the red card out. He's not even looking at him. His red card is out. He's already given it to Farke. Farke hasn't even made it to him. He hasn't even talked to him yet. And he's given him a red card. Like, I'm not saying that they're in favor of Man City. I just think that refereeing as a whole needs to be looked at. Because there are stuff in here, not just Leeds, by the way. There are some other things that I will be showing that are questionable at best. You remember how I said there were 2 Leeds games that had controversy? Well, here's the other one. Here's Leeds against Sunderland 2 days later. I think either 2 or 3 days later, after the Manchester City game, by the way. Hands wrapped around Strauch, pulls him down. Again, not even a check on this, by the way. Adding on to this Leeds versus Sunderland game, in the second half lasted for almost 58 minutes, but the ball was only in play for 24 of those minutes. 42% of the entire second half, the ball was actually in play. Some more stats from the Leeds-Sunderland game. A big one here, 105 stoppages. That's just a crazy number. 105 times the whistle blew. 105 times. Crazy. Sunderland stoppages. Over 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. All right, moving on. I'm feeling like a whiner at this point, all right? So I'll move on to a different game. Still, my bias will be showing in this one. I believe this game was the same day. Maybe earlier in the day. Cunha is complaining before anything even happens, really. Oh, by the way, I forgot to even mention, red card was given here. I forgot to mention that. Red card and penalty. I mean, he takes his hand off of his shoulder and then he falls. Like, let me slow it down. Hands off the shoulder at this point. No pressure on the shoulder here. And then Cunha. Whee! Look at this still frame. Looks like I'm about to dive in the pool. Whee! Crazy. Crazy work, man. Here's another angle of it. This is even worse, bro. You really see the hand come off his shoulder here. Oh my gosh, man. And this was checked by VAR, given penalty and red card. That blows my mind, man. I'll be honest, I kind of cringe at the whole saying, like, the game is gone, or whatever. Like, we've lost the game. There are clips like this that make me think that, bro. I don't say that. I don't say that very often. It took me a second to find this, but this is another moment in the same game. Crystal Palace, Manchester United. Let's see if Maguire gets kicked in the head here. Oh, it's not even... Wow, I'll be honest, I saw a previous clip of this where like Maguire was saying that he got kicked in the head, and Strand Larsen's foot was at least... It looked like it was somewhat close. This is like a vertical angle. I don't think Strand Larsen's foot even comes into frame. Let me look at it again. Nope, it doesn't. It's not even in frame. It's not even in frame, and Maguire's complaining that he gets kicked in the head. There's a serious problem with football, man. Serious problem. I honestly think there should be retroactive punishment for these kind of things. Look, Maguire is dealing with a whole lot of stuff outside of the football pitch. I'm not even going to get into that. But I'm just saying, I think he should be fined, suspended. Cunha as well. Bro, Cherokee as well for stomping on Gruev's foot. There should be a punishment for this stuff. This stuff can't happen. This should not be allowed. You guys knew I was going to talk about this, didn't you? You had to have known this was coming. Arsenal versus Chelsea. I actually don't think I found all the stuff from this game. Like, just look at the still frame here. What are you seeing? I see one Chelsea player getting hugged, two Chelsea players getting hugged. I see Declan Rice not even paying attention to the ball, pushing a Chelsea player. I don't even know, like, just this frame, bro. Let's play. Oh my gosh. It gets worse. It gets worse. I don't know. I don't know all the Chelsea players. This guy in front still being just totally held like this. Like this. Held. Boom. Can't move. João Pedro is getting pulled down from Saliba. I think both of his hands are being covered here by Saliba. Saliba's not even looking, by the way. Saliba's not even looking. He's just pulling him down. Let's continue. Oh, I'll be honest. The people are saying that João Pedro got punched in the head. Which he kind of did. I mean, that frame is pretty crazy. Like, it looks like he got just knocked out, bro. He's getting pulled down. He's getting knocked out, bro. This is crazy, man. This is football. This is football, man. But I'll be honest, Raya does get to this ball. Or actually, hold on. Wait. Low key? I think it hits João Pedro's head first. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's slow it down, guys. This is real-time analysis. Oh my gosh, he did get punched in the head. Oh my goodness. This comes clean off João Pedro. The fact João Pedro even gets to this ball is a miracle. This is a miracle. João Pedro gets to that ball first. And then this still frame is crazy again. I can't help but laugh, bro. Like, this is crazy. Look at this, bro. Oh my goodness. Same game, by the way. Take a gander. All right, Raya deals with the ball. He has to be punished for this. This is what I'm talking about. There needs to be some kind of retroactive suspension here. This is simulation, guys. Do we know what simulation looks like? This is what simulation looks like. Like, Pedro challenges maybe a slight touch. He touches Raya. He might be off balance. He might fall. He might lose his balance. Raya jumps like a fish, like he was shot. Are we serious? Come on. Who is teaching him this? Where is this coming from, guys? Is this the Arsenal coaching staff doing this? Well, whoever's doing this is a serious problem. It's got to get eliminated from the source, bro. I'm not talking about cutting the weeds. I'm talking about pulling up roots, okay? This has to end. I'll be honest, this one's even crazier, in my opinion. Here's Declan Rice, okay? I would say he's holding him pretty good here. This is on a corner as well. Chelsea corner. This is in the Arsenal box. Rice. Holding him down. Preventing him from jumping. You could even the argument where it's like, oh, both players are grabbing each other, brother. No. All right, starting over. Rice pulls him down. Elbow comes up. I mean, it's a handball, guys. I think that's what a handball looks like. I'd say the only argument you can maybe have is that the ball is hitting his shoulder, like it's kind of glancing off of him, and it hits his shoulder, like it's above the t-shirt line. But I don't think it is. I think this is a handball by Rice. This is a handball. This is a foul. I just can't believe it, bro. It's crazy. Bro, the amount of stuff. I've been recording for 20 minutes. And I've talked about 3 different games over the span of a week and a half in the Premier League. Something's got to happen. VAR needs a serious overhaul. I know being a referee is probably one of the toughest jobs in the world, okay? Especially when the rules are not clearly defined and a lot of it is personal interpretation. You're not going to be able to appease everyone. If referees sat down and watched these games over, watched these moments back, I think they would understand what they're doing wrong. They would understand the frustration. I think everybody's upset about this. This is stuff that why people say that the beautiful game is gone. Is stuff like this. I love VAR. I'm an advocate for it. But when it's being used like this, or actually not being used like this, it's a detriment to the sport. That's just what I gotta say. The Premier League needs to take a serious look at refereeing in general. And it's a fine line, because you want to make the right decision, but you gotta make it in a right amount of time. And it's a hard decision. I don't know the answers, okay? I just know something needs to change. This stuff here cannot continue. It cannot. I haven't even talked about the corner debacle. The corner debacle, the long throw-in debacle that is currently plaguing the Premier League, and it's actually spreading into other leagues, by the way. That's another video, okay? I'm going to get to that. I can't get to that in this video. It would be like an hour long. Anyways, let me know what you think. Let me know about all the different stuff that I missed, because I know I missed a bunch of different moments over the past week. How do you think the Premier League can fix this stuff? How can refs do better? How can we get better VAR decisions in the future? What do you think? Let me know down in the comments, and we will be there.